Thank you, Mayura.
Thank you, Saman. A very, very good morning to all the ladies and gentlemen out here, and welcome to the International Symposium on Sustainability and Creativity. Due to lack of time, we're going to get right to it. Our first guest, our first speaker for the day, my bad, is Megha Tata. Megha Tata is the president of IAA Indian chapter and managing director, South Asia Discovery Communications. Megha Tata, you're somebody I really look up to. Megha Tata joined joined Discovery Communication India as a managing director of South Asia on the 1st April of 2019. She's held leadership roles at organizations such as BTVI, HBO, Turner International, and Star TV. She has had an illustrious career spanning over 3 decades. She's an industry veteran. She leads multiple national as well as international forums and is an esteemed member of the National Media Entertainment Committee of the FICCI. She's also co-opted as a director on board of Indian Broadcasting Foundation and is also the second woman to ever become the president of the Indian chapter of the International Advertising Association. Megha has been instrumental in launching several projects for the network in India, including the local launch of streaming service Discovery Plus, India's largest aggregated real-life infotainment OTT. She's been bestowed with multiple industry accolades during her career, and this is what I like the most. She is recognized among the 50 most influential women in media, marketing, and advertising, and was also conferred as Woman of the Decade in Media by the Women Economic Forum in 2018. In addition to being actively involved in industry initiatives, Megha is energized by engaging young minds through guest lectures at leading educational institutions such as IIT, IIM, ISB, UBS, and is passionately involved as a volunteer with the Isha Foundation, a non-profit organization started by Sadhguru. Megha, I request you to come on stage, please. Stage is all yours.
Thank you, Mayura.
You'll use this?
I think I'll use this.
Okay. Hello.
Thank you, Mayura. Thank you so much for the kind introduction. I shall send you my check, which is in the mail. Well, first of all, good morning, everyone. Yes, it's still good morning. This is wonderful to be part of a delegation which has come from India to be part of the Dubai Expo and to be talking about something which is very close to my heart is sustainability. And we have some fantastic speakers lined up. But I wanted to sort of spend a few minutes just talking about something which is very close to our heart as an India chapter. India chapter has been talking about a lot of initiatives on sustainability over the last few years. And we take this mission statement very, very seriously. We really believe in that. We take initiatives which can actually move the dial and something we passionately believe in it, and we work towards some of those initiatives. So we have always tried to be the global compass when it comes to recognizing and nurturing not just creative excellence, but subjects of local and national importance, gender, and almost anything where communication can be used as a force for good. And then when a member of our managing committee wrote to me about this opportunity where the twin issues of sustainability and creativity could be fused to create awareness about a global problem, I was super delighted. And so we decided to support Isha Foundation, someone, Mayura mentioned I volunteer with them as well, in this global campaign to save the soil. Big question. Why soil? We talk about air, we talk about climate, we talk about, water. That's okay, it's fine. We talk about water, But generally, soil is not something which is the first thing comes into your mind when you talk about sustainability and the impact of it that can have in our daily livelihoods. But I want to share some hard facts which can actually tell you why we believe soil is an integral part of our ecosystem and how it's an important part for us to take notice and do something about it. Can I have the next slide? As per UNFAO, 52% of the world's soil is already degraded. 50%. This is not my numbers. This is authenticated numbers that 50% of the world's soil is already degraded. By 2050, we could lose 90% of our topsoil. 90% just a few years from now. USA has already lost 50% of its topsoil. An integral part of the topsoil is about creating vegetation or which actually feeds us, and that topsoil is completely getting desertified. And that is what the process is called, desertification. And US is already at a 50% impacted because of that. The soil actually needs at least 3% organic matter to grow nutritious produce. And we are in danger zone as we speak. And 75 to 85% of the soil in Europe has just 2% organic matter. In fact, I'm given to understand India is less than 0.3%. And if these statistics are not enough for us to sit up and do something about it, I wonder what we are waiting for. So the biggest problem in all of this is this. We're completely unaware about this. So while the statistics tell us hard facts, scary facts, but what worries us, and definitely IAA, is we don't even know about it. And that is what we have taken as a small step in a direction to talk about it. Can I have the next slide, please? So the India chapter of IAA has invited some of the finest creative minds we have put together to put together a campaign to highlight the critical issue. This is the campaign we have initiated, which is calling for entries to create a campaign which talks about this degradation of soil which is taking place under the support of Save Soil. This campaign has gone out and the media has already supported us with editorial coverage. We've put together an all-star jury and we will produce the winning campaign and will use our media linkages, and I am looking for each one of you to support us on that with some wonderful people who are present right here to run the campaign across media, print, television, digital, and outdoor, of course. So this is something I urge each one of you to not only support in participating in the campaign to bring in the awareness, but disseminate this information across your social networks, your contacts, to let this campaign be brought into everyone's notice and let there be awareness about this real big disaster waiting to happen, and we really do need to save the soil. So that is my two pieces. I wanted to talk about sustainability and creativity, and I do want to take a moment to thank Mr. Joel Netty and Mr. Srinivasan Swamy for supporting IA for this wonderful initiative. And now I invite Mayura to please come and take on the proceedings forward. And thank you so much for giving me your ear for a few minutes. Thank you.
Thank you, Megha, for opening our eyes with these riveting facts. And as media organizations, I'm pretty sure there's something we can do to help save the cause. Next, we have Mr. Janak Sarda. May I please request Mr. Janak Sarda to be ready? A man who believes in leading by action and setting examples. Janak Sarda is a self-driven personality and is a young leadership at the 90-year Sarda Family Enterprises. Janak manages operations at Deshdut Group of newspapers with multiple editions in Nasik, India, Biological Digital, a Dubai based artificial intelligence technology enabler leading in bots created for healthcare, hospitality, retail, and insurance sectors. Moreover, Calculus Technologies from Germany, a technology solution provider for the travel industry, and iCube Consortium Singapore, delivering human resource solutions through technology. Janak, I think that's a lot of fields, and thank you so much for your contribution there. He's also known to be a forceful finisher. Janak has been in various leadership roles. He's currently as Vice President Global Innovative and Young Professional Growth International Advertising Association, New York. Vice President Nasik Industries Welfare Center, Founder Chair, CII Young Indians Nasik, former Chairman Young Leaders Forum Indian Merchants Chamber Mumbai. Janak, I request you to please take the dais.
A very good morning to all of you. And of course, welcome to Dubai, welcome to the Expo 2020. We have with us today Shri Aman Puriji, the Consul General of India to Dubai, World President of the International Advertising Association, Mr. Joel Netty, Chairman of Advertising Federation Association of Asia, Srinivasan Swamy, President of the India chapter of IAA, Megha Tata, whom we just heard, Senior Vice President of the IAA, Sasan, my friends from across the globe, Switzerland, Romania, Serbia, to name a few, who flew in specially not just for the symposium but also to enjoy the Expo with us in Dubai. Indeed, it is a pleasure to be out of the COVID world and not see each other digitally but in physical. And I think what we have learned is to give the world its breathing space. The magic of staying indoors and its impact on nature, I think we never felt ever so that we experienced during the COVID times. India chapter of the IA has always been at the forefront of sustainability and green communication. Olive Crown Awards for the last 12 years have been forcefully seeding the thought of sustainable creativity as a form of expression, as a form of marketing for various brands, not just in the country, but throughout Asia. With AFA as our partner to talk about the Olive Crown, we have recognized green for good in the communications and marketing industry for the last 12 years. The CEO delegations are not new to the IA India chapter. This probably my fourth experience on a tour of this kind. It has always been exciting to be on one of these trips, simply because you were thinking ahead of times. You were thinking of trends, you were seeing them at work or under creation much ahead of before it went out to the world. 2008 was my first experience on a CEO tour, where every day it became more exciting and intuitive, if I may. Having said that, once again, I acknowledge the presence of all of you here with us, and thank you so much for making it all the way to Dubai and the Expo as a CEO delegation tour of the IA India chapter. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Janak, for welcoming us. Now we have with us.
Sorry, we'll have to close everything because there's a royal family visit. We'll have to move to Taj. This entire building has to be sanitized. Sorry.
Apologies to everybody. Yes, we have to move to the Taj as the royal family is visiting and the entire building has to be sanitized. So let's cordially move to Taj, which is. Apologies for this last change of venue. Let's follow the. Yes, yes. Let's follow. Follow. We're moving to the Taj. Thank you.